this guy is like, mwanamke, come here. So I was like, wait, did you just call her mwanamke? Kwani yeye ni nini? Yeye ni mwanamke. I really found that so awful.
Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to the Love Corner Show. I'm your host Janet Kaluki. In case you're new here, welcome to the Chat Corner. Here we share our opinion regarding love, that is romantic relationship, friendship, marriage, parenthood, and everything life. And today I'm so excited about this topic. We are talking about what women want in a romantic relationship. If you're a guy, sit close. You're going to get the tea. Actually, you're going to get the notes. I hope you have a notebook and a pen. And without further ado, guys, allow me to allow my guest today introduce herself so that we can get into the juicy part of this episode.
Hi everyone, Ekiru Mary, and I'm happy to be at the show today. Welcome.
Welcome to the show.
Thank
Good
you.
to have you.
I'm happy
to have
be
you
here.
again.
Yeah, sure.
All right. I know most women out here are looking for different things, but you as Mary, what are you looking for when it comes to romantic relationships?
Amongst all, I would say one, loyalty. I would love a man who's loyal. Out here, people, I would say not people, but men. Men would want to be there and think that provision is everything. Just being there for the family is everything. But for me, I feel loyalty is key to me. When you're not loyal to me, everything else is good. Yeah, that's one.
Okay. So I share the same loyalty, because I feel like when a man is loyal, you know, being loyal means that you have the capacity or the you're capable of like cheating, you know, having other women, but you're choosing not to.
Exactly.
That shows that you're disciplined.
Yes.
And for me, if you have that discipline, it will show in other areas of, you know, you as a man. When maybe you're going to the gym, you want to be going to the gym because you want to impress women out there.
Yeah.
It's because you want to like be a healthy. You're doing
keeping
it.
fit.
Yeah, keeping fit.
Healthy.
You're doing it for yourself.
Yes.
That shows that you're disciplined. It will also show in your finances, because you're like, oh yeah, this guy, he feels this discipline. He knows that he can go after other women, but he's choosing not to.
Yeah.
Then is it for me? Yeah, being loyal shows so much.
Yeah.
It shows that if for me, when I look at it, I look at it from an aspect of respecting yourself, because I know if you're a man or are you a human being, if you cannot like respect yourself, because for me, if you're not sleeping around with everybody, that shows that you have like high respect for yourself, you value yourself more. The same way you're gonna,
in fact, I wanted to say the same thing. A man who is respectful and understanding. Respect. You know, I tend to think out here there are men who would maybe want to embarrass their women in front of people. Maybe you have guests in your home, and the way you're commanding your wife in front of the guest is not pleasing at all. We have men who do that, and I wouldn't sip that kind of cup of tea, because I believe if I am your woman, I expect you to treat me nicely. I expect you to talk to me in a respectful way. But most, or let me say, some men don't respect their women, and I don't find that good.
Even me, like when I'm, for example, trying to like look for a guy, I look at how does he speak about women? Because if he's speaking badly about other women, definitely I'll fall in that, you know, that basket very soon.
Yes.
It doesn't make me feel special.
Yeah.
I'm just your woman and you're speaking badly about other women.
Other women, sure. Yeah. You know, at some point I had sat somewhere, and there was a waiter who was serving drinks to some men, and then this specific man was referring to of course they have tags here, and their names are written on the tags. So I expect if you've seen my name is Ekiru, call me Ekiru, can you kindly, you know, come and serve us? But this guy is like, mwanamke, come here. So I was like, wait, did you just call her mwanamke? Kwani yeye ni nini? Yeye ni mwanamke. I really found that so awful. I distanced myself from that person, because I felt like, if that is mwanamke, then who do you think am I? Like, I'm not special, I'm not different from that woman.
Yeah.
It's really peace. I mean, it pisses someone off when you just try to undermine a woman. It doesn't feel good.
Yeah. So for me, another thing I'm looking for, almost one thing that really attracts me to a guy is support.
Okay.
If I have like an issue, no matter how small it is, if you have like the capacity and the willingness to assist me.
That shoulder.
It's not like you're asking me, sasa utadu.
Yes. And you can imagine that is the person you had put your hope in.
And they're asking you, no.
So utafanyaje?
Yeah.
So me, I would say, apart from that support, you see, when an issue comes up and you have someone you can call, I would wish my man to be the first person I would call to tell, hey man, there's something that has just come up, I feel low, I'm kind of stressed, I need your advice here. That person you can entrust with everything is really something nice that a woman would really enjoy to have. Yes. And then another thing I would say is, you've said support. When we talk of support, we can also say the ability to afford, not really to afford, but to be there for me, for my basic needs. People say a man's work is to provide. Yes, it is to provide. But not provision for everything the way women want. I want my hair done. I want my nails done. I want a new shoe. I want, I need you to pay my rent. You need to pay school fees for my children. But people forget, when a man is just able to provide for the basic needs, imagine that is just enough. These are the things, of course, if you may not have other avenues of getting money, then there's a way you can ask for that particular money. But for most of us, we think it's your right. His money is your money. You feel like, apana, it's my right. Yeah, you feel like you're entitled. I don't find that right. So long as you're able to provide for my basic needs, maybe imagine I'm okay. Because if I want my nails done and I have my money, I can do it. Maybe next time you'll say, babe, acha leo nikulipie, but it's not like it is your duty. No, so long as they've put food on the table, they've paid rent, there are those basic needs that a man is supposed to do. These are the things, you can do them on your own. When he feels like he wants to do it, now that depends with different men.
And me, for the support is a man who is actually able to see something in me. Even when like I have a dream, there's something I want to start or a business, is not there to sabotage or discourage me.
Exactly.
He sees it and is able to nurture it and even push me.
Exactly.
Like, oh babe,
go, do it.
Go. I
You're
know.
able.
Yeah.
It feels right.
It can be like my cheerleader.
I would say that's a beautiful thing, because sometimes you don't believe in yourself when you're getting into doing something. And then this person is there and they're telling you, you know what, I believe in you. You can do it. Go for it. You have the ability. You're capable. It really feels good.
And also they're trying either way, maybe connecting you with someone who can assist you further. And maybe even putting in the finances that you need. You see, either way, they're finding a solution to that, they're supporting you in that way. For me, it feels so good.
It feels good. Now, I want to say something. Something that would make me feel good, with the man that I have, is maybe a man who is able to read my love language. Every woman, every person have their love language. Maybe for someone else it's cooking, someone else is buying gifts, roses, But I would love for a man to identify my love language, maybe towards him or him towards me. Maybe anafaa angalie, when I'm happy, what is it that I do to him? When I'm excited, when he has done something nice to me, what is it that I return back? Because I believe every person has that love language. It feels good when someone gets to identify your love language.
But for me, on the other side, I'm off speaking it out. Like I love to be loved like this.
You say it.
I say it loud, and then that man who like puts in the effort, to try, and maybe he doesn't like going for adventure, and I love that. And he puts in the effort to, try.
Now for me, I would say I'm shy. I don't know how to speak it out. I usually assume, apana, it's your right to just find out what I like,
You expect him to read your mind.
That is what I usually do. I find it funny, but and this person is like, no, I want you to say it, and you're like, no. Maybe I would say, can you kindly take a nature walk maybe this evening? Then we'll go for the nature walk. I expect next time him to tell me, hey, we go for the network. So if he doesn't, I'll feel like, hey, mbona hajaniambia by the way. So nabaki nikifeel, but they say it's good to speak it out. But I think I have a laxity there. I still have a problem with speaking out what I need. And I've been told before that most men want us to speak it out. Say it. When you say it, they'll do. But when you just assume, let them guess, let them find out. They may never find out at all. And you end up sad. You feel like nobody cares about you. They don't love you, you know?
Yeah. So another thing I love is a kind man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind and generous.
Kind. You have to be kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Si ati mnatembea the whole day, mpigwa na jua, hata akiona juu saizi nunua.
Nunua.
And he's humble, he has the money, you know? You're right. Mazee working with a stingy guy is very hard. It's very, very hard. Because I think, okay, not I think, but I think many people that I've interacted with, wanakwambia, you are so kind. So you can imagine meeting someone who is not kind.
Yeah.
It's not about, you know, the people who have enough, but they cannot give because they don't have that heart. And there are people who have less, but they will still find a reason to just put a smile on your face. They see something, they're like, let me just get this for. It's not that I have the money, but the little that I have, I can do it. So I find kind and generosity, you know, it's nice.
Even the way you like speak to me, you know, like I don't want you to speak to me as if I'm a kid, you know. I want
harsh, loud voice.
No.
You're raising,
as, you know, a grown-up woman, you know.
Maybe maybe when you have maybe have had an argument and you want to talk it out, you know, you just don't shout, you don't raise your voice. Just say, hey, there's something that I'm not happy with. Can we just have a talk in the evening? Let's sit down and iron out our issues.
Yes.
I think I also like someone who opens up when there is a problem. You know, there are people, and I would say for free, one of the reasons why I had to separate with the father of my children is because of lack of proper communication. It was not about cheating, it was not about finances, it was just communication. He doesn't communicate. You disagree today, maybe he's going through something, you don't have that avenue of sitting down and talking things out. And then when he's out of town, you call, he doesn't pick. Is there a problem? He doesn't respond. So I really found that weird. And I think I stayed like for 2 years plus with the same issue, trying to solve it, but I couldn't. And I was like, hey, msichana, ebu tembea, because it was inatupeleka vizuri. So I would love to have a person we can talk things out. You know, there's a problem here. Like, nimekukosea. Talk, let me know I went wrong here so that I can change, because I believe I would listen to you because you're the man of the house. Siwezi kuja juu yako. But it was really, we never had a conversation in Itaisha without a fight. We never solved anything. We would have a talk when we get the middle, or we never have a talk at all. So me, I would love someone I can talk to freely and tell them, hey, hapa ulinikosea, I didn't feel good about it. Ama naona umekasika and is like, is there a problem? And you're like, yes, there's a problem. And you iron things out.
Yeah, yes. So I would love the same.
Yeah.
And also a person who is accountable.
Yeah.
They are able to acknowledge, oh, babe, I know whatever I did, I really messed up and I'm really sorry.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. It feels good. Imagine those are the situations that we want. Hey. Now, another thing, a man who is good at managing finances. You know, you can have money, but be a poor manager of that money. So we have this man who will never consult you about anything. It's not that I want to pangia your money. You know, men think, nikwambie nashika pesa ngapi ndo uanze kunipangia. You tell me now you've earned. I know, so tell me how you use the money. But for us, we love accountability. We love managers, men who are proper financial managers. You've gotten, for example, 100K. This is what I did. This is what I did. Tunapenda tu kuambiwa, si ati tukue, okay, we are different. Mtu akijosa anakukanyagia kweli kweli, but there are others who just want you to let them know how you spend the money. And we have maybe in other relationships where the lady is stable and the man is not stable. So the money that is coming in could be less. And I trust you with all the finances. So I expect you to be a good manager. But you find before the month ends, pesa imeisha. And he cannot tell you, he cannot even account for that money. He cannot tell you how he spent that money. So I believe having someone who is a good financial manager can really be helpful. Yeah.
But me, I don't mind if it's not like a financial manager, but as long as he is, you know, like a teachable spirit.
Yes.
You are able to acknowledge, by the way, babe, you are very poor when it comes to money. So yeah, but there are men who will never, because of their ego, they will never accept that. No way, hell no. Yeah, so if he has that spirit of like acknowledging and being, like teachable, there's this even a skill or something that you can send him, and he's like, oh, let me try this, let's try together. You see? Yeah.
Another thing I would say, mi napenda kupendwa na napenda kusifiwa, you know? You look good. Yes. You're beautiful. You look good in that dress, you know? It feels, and those are the simplest things that women love, that makes us happy, that makes our hearts joyful. You know, you wake up this morning and someone tells you, you're so pretty today, you know, oh, that is so beautiful. Si nimeng'ara na ngoja comment kutoka kwako, unaniangalia hivi sasa hivi nini umevaa, you know. Just say, babe, we can try out another dress, you know. Let's try. Yeah, you look good, but let's try that other dress, you know. It feels good. The words of affirmation. Yeah, we love that.
Oh,
yes,
nice.
Yeah.
Nowadays, are we looking for looks?
We no longer look for looks, maze. Ati tall, dark, handsome, slim. No, we are not there anymore. I think we are looking out for a man who has a good heart. When we say good heart, I would say one, how does this person treat you?
And other people.
Exactly. How does this person treat you? You know, your family, your friends, people around you, out in hotels, you know, how does he talk to people? How does he present himself? So we are looking out for someone who has, a good heart, a clean heart. Yeah. It's something nice. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The kind man
wins.
Wins. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So for me, what else am I looking for? A man who can, just surprise me randomly, especially with meals. Yeah, I love cooking, but I would love.
What if he doesn't know how to cook?
Even though it doesn't mean that he has to be very, very good at it. Even making me tea and just serving me.
You would really appreciate.
Those tiny things.
Yeah, true. I love surprises too. We have Valentine's. We have anniversaries to celebrate. So imagine you just seated in your house, alafu unasikia mtu anagonga anakwambia there's something here for you, and you're like, hey, what are these? Where from? And then you're like, hey, who is this? You know, the day we usually feel good. Usingoje tukwambie leo ni day 14. Unasemaje? It's February, it's Valentine's. Unaniletea.
Today is anniversary. He doesn't even remember.
Imagine he doesn't know. Simkumbukange tu siku special that we really, we really treasure. Like our birthdays, na expect uandike kwa diary yako. Birthday ya msupa wangu ni hii siku. We feel good. You don't have to buy us a whole, I don't know, a huge gift. Just get us even a peremende. We will appreciate. It's not about how much, how big.
Yeah.
It's about
the thought.
The thought.
The
Thank
fact
you.
that you thought about.
You just thought of me, you remembered, and you just got me something. We really appreciate. Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah. So what is another thing I look for? A man who values family.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, I would listen to a guy and like just interact with him and hear how does he view his family. Yeah. If it's so closely knit with his family, I'm like, oh yeah,
good.
He treasures family. So yeah, I'm so excited about such a man.
All right, that's beautiful. There's something I don't want to call it weird. It's funny. I like men who are clean. Let me say neat, yeah.
Neat. Oh,
and I would look at you. I look at your face, your eyes. If they have matongo,
your nails.
Yeah, your nails. I'll come closer to you. Hear you talk closely so that I can smell, the breath. I like men who are clean. Trust me. You smell good. You look nice. I'm impressed. I know, mumsituaibishe sana. Yeah, just look nice. Look nice. You never know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So as long as you you have to smell good. That's okay. The orderly thing, it's not like a very major thing for me.
Yeah.
I don't mind. But in your work, because there are men who when it comes to their work, they're so
good at it.
But when it comes to even when you go to his house and stuff, socks all over the place. You see, I
They
don't
throw it
mind.
everywhere. They don't spread the bed. I also don't have an issue with that. I don't
Yeah.
find an issue with that.
As
I
long
can
as like
handle
your
it.
body, your teeth are not smelling,
Mhm.
your hair is kept,
Yes.
your
And I will remind you, hey.
nails, your shoes are not smelling.
Yeah.
You see?
Mhm. Neatness, neatness. Now another thing, I wouldn't say a prayerful man, but I would say someone who fears God.
Yeah.
You know, there are people out here who may not be religious, may not be
Mhm.
going to church, but they fear God.
They know like
That aspect of fearing God will make this man not to do a lot of things. Maybe
Yeah.
to hurt you, to hurt people around you, to do things that will make you feel low, feel unloved. So I would love to have a God fearing, God fearing, not prayerful, not church goer, and a God fearing man. Simple.
But for me, I want a man who is like spiritual.
Okay.
He's on that journey of like
Unapiga magoti usiku mnaomba pamoja.
hata si hivyo. That spiritual path,
Yeah.
it makes a man to want to like discover himself.
Yes.
Ako in that like self-discovering kind of a
Christ-like
journey.
life.
Not even Christ-like. Because when you're spiritual, you're trying to like be a
Work
good human.
Yeah.
Work on yourself, be a good human, the way you relate to people, you are kind,
Yeah.
such.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you read the Bible and you can kneel and pray, it's a plus. Man. Who doesn't want? It's a plus.
Yeah, sure.
But it's not like a forced issue as long as the way you interact, you know, with God, the way you interact with people. Because how can you be closer to God and to fellow humans? You're not treating them well. Yeah. So me, I look at from it. Because if I see kindness in you, I know like you believe in God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So is there something else you're looking for as a woman?
I think I've exhausted my list.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm also I'm looking for a man who is, or men that I really like, or a character that I like.
Yeah.
Men who are open-minded.
Okay.
They're not like closed off.
Mm.
You know, whatever they believe in, it's like they're
rigid.
Yeah.
They're
No.
No. Yeah.
I don't like that.
That just got me somewhere. I'm a very talkative person. So I think I would prefer someone whom we share or have a few characters zenye tunaweza share. You know, sometimes you might find you like this person, yes, but where ako east, uko west, you have nothing in common. You cannot have some hobbies together. You don't share the same interest. So me, I'm outgoing, I'm fun, I'm energetic, you know. So I would expect a reciprocation, you know.
Yeah.
But when I don't get that, I feel
you see
off.
now, if someone that you're with is rigid, he won't be open to trying.
Exactly.
See?
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you very much for coming to the show.
Yay.
It was nice.
It was nice.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you for watching this episode till the end. We really enjoyed. I hope you enjoy watching it as well.
Sure.
So leave your comment in the comment section. We would love to hear from you guys. Like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed, and tell your friends. Guys, that's it for now. See you on the next one.
Bye.